Alright guys, welcome back to today's video. Today we are rescuing a English ivy. Alright, so here is what the fern looks like. You can see it's dead. Probably 88% of this is like dead, as you can see. So we're probably only going to be able to see this portion of the ivy since it's clearly the only alive part about this. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing that we're gonna do is just take it out of its pot. Yeah, and this is pretty dried because like before, oh yeah, it's pretty dried. So, as you can see, oh, yeah, it's pretty dried. There's not much roots that we can really work with, except for just this tiny portion that was alive. This has a decent amount of roots, but it looks like this is all dead. So, yeah. So now we're just gonna clean up this mess. Alright, so for the pot size, since obviously it doesn't have as much roots, we're gonna actually go down a size a few into a 4-inch pot, since obviously this doesn't have that much root structure yet. So we're just gonna give it some new soil and plant it in the new pot. And then, yeah. But English ivy actually can like be grown like in the shade or in the sunlight. Pretty much anywhere that has sun, I guess. And it also can like have benefits to your like health systems, I guess. But yeah, so here is the ivy. Now looks a lot better, and the soil I used was peat moss, compost, and the white pebble. I forgot what it was called. Perlite. I used perlite too. Alright, so now the next thing that we're gonna do is water the ivy. The English ivy actually likes to be pretty moist at some attempts. English ivy wants to be like moist regularly because like they like moisture in their soil. So we're gonna give it lots of water or until it can actually hold itself up again. Since this is like considered an indoor plant now, in the summertime we want to water this 6 to 10 days, and then in the winter like 4 to 3 days. Auto correction meant 10 to 14. So a backstory of the English ivy and how it got into the US was when they were like traveling back from Europe, Asia, and Africa. One of the settlers from the ship brought it here in 1927, and since it's an ivy plant, of course it spread like a wildfire, so now it's like one of the popular common house plants that you see today. It was originally found in Europe, northern Asia and Western Asia too. So originally this was found Western Asia and Northern Africa. The first documentation that was founded about the English ivy was somewhere in Virginia in the 1800s. But since it was discovered, it has now become a famous popular houseplant. After about 10 minutes later, it's finally stood up with the weight of itself now. Hope you liked that video, and I'll see you in the next one.